Hello, thank you so much for clicking on my video. Welcome to my channel, Lovely Moments Creating. If this is your first time here, consider joining the family by hitting that subscribe button and remembering the notification bell so that you'll be reminded when I upload a video. My name is Jenny, and on this channel I create budget-friendly home decor that's easy to do. So if you want to see some of my creations, keep watching. Thank you again for tuning in and watching my video. I am going to get started on the first DIY. These DIYs are really simple, but they have a nice high-end look. Now, I picked these mirrors up from the Dollar Tree. I love the shape of them. And for this DIY, I am going to be using 4 of them. Now, this DIY is really simple because I will not be doing any painting. So what I'm going to do is flip these mirrors over, and I am going to glue them in the shape of just a larger version of the shape that they're already in, like the diamond shape. And so I'm going to use some hot glue first to connect all these mirrors together. After I created this, I realized that this will look great in a pair, so I am going to have to pick up some more of these mirrors so that I can create a second one. So after I get all of these pieces tacked down together, I am going to use some of the Dollar Tree small popsicle sticks, to the little craft sticks. I don't know why I call them popsicle sticks, but that's what they are, popsicle sticks. I am going to use those to add where the mirrors meet for some extra security. I really do think this came out really cute. Now, you can take the mirrors out and paint the frames. I originally was going to paint them, but I decided to just keep it the white color because when I added the greenery, because I am going to add some greenery to this mirror, it really came out really cute. So once I get that done and I flip it over, this is how it looked. I have this greenery here. I picked this big bunch up from Walmart for like $6. I have some from a previous one, but you can get so many projects out of that one bundle. Now later on in this video, I will show you some greenery from the Dollar Tree that you can use if you want to just make this a Dollar Tree project. So as you can see, I'm just going to glue this first piece of the leaves off that bunch right in the center and just add some hot glue to tack it down. And then I'm going to pull off some other pieces and just add them in the creases of where the mirrors are. And I'm just going to make sure I cover any stems. I don't want any stems to show. And like I said earlier, I think this is so cute, but it is so much cuter with a pair. And so I will find some more of these mirrors so that I can create a second one. So I'm just going to tack down another piece on the other side, and that will be it for this first DIY. I think it's really cute and I love how it turned out. And for this DIY, here's the greenery that I picked up from the Dollar Tree that you can use instead of the greenery that I had from Walmart. I have a pack of these little LED candles, this little wood cutting board, all from the Dollar Tree. And the Dollar Tree put out these bottomless wine bottles, and I thought these were so cute. So for this DIY, first what I'm going to do is paint this little wood cutting board using some of this Swan white chalk paint. Now for this project, I am going to use some of the greenery off that Walmart bunch. I just wanted to show you that the Dollar Tree do have some pretty floral and greeneries, but for the price, I think I came out better buying that $6 bunch from Walmart because you get so much on there. So after I finished painting with that color, I did paint both sides. I want to tell you about this. This is the kitchen mat out of the Dollar Tree kitchen section where you get 2 in the pack. I use these to paint on because if you flip it on the shiny side and paint on it, it is so easy to wipe the paint off. So I just wanted to show you that I recently started using these because it's just easy to keep clean. So what I'm doing is just taking some painter's tape to section off this cutting board because I'm going to use this sage color chalk paint and paint the bottom. This project is really simple, but it is really cute and it has a nice high-end look to it. So I was just trying to find some really cute decor to style around the house without so much of a fuss, but still look really great. So I'm just painting the sides of it as well. My tape keep coming up, and then I'm just going to remove the tape. Now I have some of these transfer stickers from the Dollar Tree I cut out. I'm going to use 2 of the little floral pieces to add to the handle. I'm just using a little tumbling block to go over the image and then pull up the plastic, and I'm going to add another floral piece right at the top. And I'm going to show you, I just have a little wipe here from the Dollar Tree, and you just wipe the paint off. It's really easy. So I will be using those for now on. And so after I got that completed, I'm just going to take some jute cord now and wrap it around the neck of this wine bottle. I'm just going to wrap around a few rows of this. So when I seen this in the Dollar Tree, I thought this would be a really cute DIY. So after I wrap a few rows of the jute cord around the neck, I'm just going to take some hot glue and tack it down. And then what I'm going to do is just tie a simple bow on top of the jute cord. And after I get that done, all I'm going to do is take the little cutting board and I'm going to turn on this little LED candle, place it right on top. I'm going to add these florals and greeneries into the bottle, and then I'm going to cut down the stems. I just wanted to see how much I need to cut down, and then all I have to do is just place it right over the candle, and that is it. This is really simple, but it is so cute. I really thought adding the little cutting board as the base will give it a nice touch, and I think it came out really great. Now in the supply section, well, the school supplies and stuff they have this cute little box that says pens, and I thought this would be cute just for a little planner. So what I'm going to do is use this Waveland chalk paint along with some of that sage color. This is just like a darker green, and I am going to paint over the box. Now I'm going to distress over this with just those 2 different greens. So what I'm doing is just going over 2 sides with one color, and then I'm going to go over the other 2 sides with the sage color. You can just use one color all the way around and distress it with the other color, but for some reason when I do it this way, it just gives me that even distress look all the way around without having to continue distressing it to get the desired look, if that even makes sense. But it worked out for me. So after I get both of these sides painted, I'm now going to go in with the opposite color and just use whatever paint that was left over on the brush. So I'm going over the darker color with the lighter color, and then I'm going to switch my brush and use the darker green and go over it with the lighter green. And so it just made it easier to not have to do so much distressing. And then I'm just painting the bottom of it as well. Once I get that complete, I'm going to take 4 of those tumbling blocks. I didn't want those to be painted, and I'm just going to hot glue one in each corner. So I'm loving the different shades of greens right now. So I'm going to be transitioning some greens into my decor. And for the fall, I'm going to bring in another color to blend in with this green. I think this was simple, but it gave it a nice little high-end look to this planter. I absolutely love it. I always pick up these LED candles in the Dollar Tree because they're so easy to upgrade to just make a cute little candle for some home decor. So what I'm going to do is use some painter's tape, and I'm going to tape off the bottom and the top of this candle. So I'm going over it with the top first, and then I'm going to add some tape around the bottom because I just want to paint the center of this candle. Once I get my tape situated, I am going to go in with that darker green, that wavelength color, and I'm just going to paint the center. You don't have to always add these in a jar or a glass or a vase or anything, because if you just add a little decor, paint them a little bit, you can paint this entire thing. They're easy to destyle on their own. So after I get that complete, I'm going to remove the tape, and then I'm going to take a piece of that greenery off of that Walmart bunch, and I'm just going to add it in the center and take some jute cord to help secure it around the candle. And then I'm just going to tie a knot and then tie a little basic bow. And I think this is really cute. This is a simple way to decorate one of these candles and just style it with some of the decor. I absolutely love the simplicity of it, and I am loving this green color. Now for the next 2 DIYs, I'm going to be using 24 of these tumbling blocks from the Dollar Tree. And what I'm going to do is create 12 sets of 2s. So I'm just going to use some hot glue first to glue 2 of these together. And I am going to create 12 of these sets. I am going to create just 2 simple coasters that you can use as coasters or use as just some decor. So once I get those all completed, I am going to take 4 of them, paint them white, and I'm going to take the remaining ones and I am going to paint them using the sage color chalk paint. I really like how these turned out. They are pretty simple, but I liked it. The white blended in with this sage color, and the way I styled them, they were just so cute. But I will definitely use these as coasters as well because I love coasters. I'm going to always be making all different kind of coasters. Now I'm just going in with that swan white. And then once I get that complete, what I'm going to do is, as you can see, I put 2 whites with each set, and all I'm doing is gluing them side by side. I have the white one on the end, and as you can see, I'm using only wood glue for this. I want these to be nice and secured. So I'm just going to have the white sets on the end and the sage color in the middle. So after I get both of these glued together, I am going to go over these with some sealer. And I do have some sealer that I pick up from Walmart. I'm just taking a little wipe to wipe off the glue that seeped through, and I have this Walmart wax sealer, and I am going to go over these with 2 coats, letting them dry in between each coat. And then after that dries, that will be it for these 2 little coasters. I think they came out really cute. Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching today's video. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you here. As always, in the comment section below, let me know which one of these were your favorite. And until next time, my friends, stay safe so that I can see you in the next video.